You're just walking with W towards him. That's why it's an easy shot. You have your crosshair way too close. See? Here you could... Oh. I don't think you... Oh no, you don't want to make the mistake of spamming the smoke when they're about to go cross through it. Exactly like this. You need to go on a server and literally watch the video and do the things exactly as I show them. Like a technique of picking in and out without making steps. You need to learn that. This is like counter-strafe, 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 counter-strafe. Okay, so let's see here. Is that your like friend or something?
Yeah. He's I would say my worst playing friend.
Yeah, so buying a Molotov in a pistol round doesn't make much sense. The reason for that is if they're running a banana, right? And they see a molly. Do you think?
Wait and then yeah.
Yes, they're just gonna wait and then they're just gonna push again, right?
Yeah.
But it would make sense if you're doing something around the molly. For example, you're mollying some area, and because of that, you're peeking the other area. But you're literally throwing the molly just to stop them. Well, they will like stop. And then normally, like better players would not burn in this molly. They would see it before and not burn because of the burn sound. You have some information like that early, right? That they're here. But like better players would probably like stop before the molly, not get burnt, and you would not know that they're here. So that doesn't make sense. Now you don't have Kevlar. Actually, this nade is pretty good. And now, generally, a setup you would want to play Sandbag is that you're hiding here and you're getting a flash from your teammate later on, and you just fully turned into the flash. And now you're fully stomping out of sandbags, where if you just stayed here, they wouldn't clear you. They literally didn't clear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
people...
in this spot, I should definitely just stay there. Not.
You can peek out, no problem. But with like a flash, I'll show you the setups later on. Okay. Nading, that's okay. So I would recommend immediately smoking top banana.
Okay.
Like you're too late with it, right? Because now, see, your molly is no longer up, right? So they might as well peek you in this moment as you're throwing the smoke. Does that make sense?
100%.
So you would want to use the time that the molly is burning to throw every single utility that you want to throw. Nade, smoke, flash, and peek them as the molly is finishing. Not right now, as the molly is already down for a couple seconds and they can peek you in any of these moments in an awkward spot, right? And also, your teammate, I believe, had a molly or not? Oh, he just had a nade. Yeah, you guys could have waited and double naded something, right? Not middle of banana. Generally, like nading middle of banana doesn't make sense. You either want to nade wood or left side, and both of these spots there's people in. Okay, and I believe this molly is slightly missed. Yeah, the guy can stand here. It's not bad, but what is missing is the smoke deep. Unfortunately...
Did I not have one, or did I still do it?
You threw it after the molly and it popped... it popped here, which is shit, because they can stand in any of those positions. So you're doing the wrong... basically the wrong order of the utilities. You should be throwing the smoke first.
Even before the molly?
No, molly, smoke.
Molly
but molly close, but if you smoke. If you smoke deep and you want to molly deep as well, so molly these barrels and the forklift area, you need to molly after the smoke then.
Okay.
I will show you two sequences that you need to start doing. Basically, you're kind of messing them up. And now... You're just walking with W towards him. That's why it's an easy shot. You should be...
shifting.
No, walking. By walking, I mean always shifting. Walking is shifting,
okay.
the same. So you're walking like this. But you could be picking the angles like this. With A and D. So then you're moving sideways, and well, if you're aiming and the guy is moving sideways, it's harder to hit than if the guy is moving like this towards you, right here. So I'm just saying.
It's a very good point, yeah.
Yes. This is okay to be here. And I think it didn't expect someone being there, but that's not that wrong. So here you should immediately throw the smoke. Oh, you already like stopped for a second. This messed up with your timing. Nading mid banana is also okay. I believe you did some damage, actually. Yeah, not a lot, but you did some. I don't know why you guys are both standing with utilities out. Oh, he actually did some damage with this nade. He's killing people through the smoke. You have your crosshair way too close. See? I called it before this guy peeked, by the way. And then you had to adjust, right? So if you had your crosshair slightly out, you would not have to adjust so much. You would kill him faster, and maybe you have time to kill another guy.
So you always want to, it's the anticipation principle. You want to have them move into crosshair.
Yes, exactly. But sometimes you anticipate them to peek very tightly because they're trying to jiggle you. That's when they have already spotted you and trying to bait out your shot. That's the timing. That's the time when you're gonna like aim closer to them. Yeah.
That's not fun. Yeah.
What?
Oh, just the fact that I stood right in the nade. I was frustrated with my where I was holding my. So this, yeah, once he started pushing, then I realized holding this position doesn't really make any sense. He died now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're just not picking angles at all. You kill them, but you're not peeking the angles. You're just shifting into them. Yeah, you don't want to be holding that angle. The reason why you don't want to be... It's a very obvious angle. People will literally widescreen you. And the molly is always bad. Not always, also bad. Because people can peek you behind the molly.
Yeah, I mean the util is obviously completely random, right? I don't have clear lineups of how I'm doing them. I'm just throwing them and hoping they land in a way that's sort of...
Yeah, this is the same thing over and over here again. This is a decent nade, actually. One more round, actually. Let's see what you... I just want to go to showing you. So you basically need to... I'm gonna show you things that you need to do, and you need to only do them.
Okay.
Not anything else, and I will show you in a second. And here you could... Oh. I don't think you... Oh no, you don't want to make the mistake of spamming the smoke when they're about to go cross through it.
Okay. What's the play here? Just wait and have them go through the smoke, or what do I do here?
Yeah, you hold the smoke. Because if they hear you shoot the whole map, they just go through the smoke. But they might have went through the smoke and you got the kills when they have gray screen, right?
Yeah. They were spamming the smoke for a minute, but I mean, you hold it from an angle where you're also not being able... You're not going to be hit, correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like from first box, literally from where you spammed, you could have held it.
Okay.
But slightly out to the left, so you actually are more in front of the smoke. The way you want to play with a pistol... is you can hide, you can go here like and immediately hide, right? And like dodge the flashes, and then you can have your teammate standing here with a flash, like with a double click, and just pop a flash like that above you when you hear something. So they'll be running out, they're taking this control, right? And then your teammate pops, you call the flash, and then your teammate calls this flash, and then you peek, and your teammates can join you. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah.
Ideally, there's like 3 people. One guy standing with a flash, one guy like holding this for you, and maybe even like getting a couple shots off, and you hiding. That would be the best setup. But if you want to do a 2-man setup, do that, or completely play passive and play this position and just hold like that.
So you're always just buying Kevlar first round as a banana player, yeah?
Not always, as I just said. One guy can buy flash, right?
Well, yeah. I'm saying if you want to go behind the wooden behind those boxes, you're gonna go there. You go Kevlar. And
I mean, I can go without Kevlar and give util to my friend who has Kevlar because that would make sense because I'm shooting when they're blind anyways.
Okay.
But for you, the simple answer is every single time buy Kevlar and fuck util.
Okay.
If your teammate wants to flash for you, do something. Okay. If not, then you just.
It's especially just always imagine that I'm not really playing with teammates who play as a team.
I know. That's why I'm saying that. I imagined this, bro. Don't worry. So you wanna play these kind of angles as well, here. And notice as I'm moving like this, I'm not like spamming AD, I'm like counter-strafing on each of the little movements.
Understood.
So it's like, yeah, so you can play this. Also a good setup, by the way. This is like when you have teammates. If you play here, and then when they start running, your teammate plays here and he takes first contact. He like gets a couple shots, and he has a flash, and he flashes above you to peek like from new box when they're pushing in. That's also a good setup. Okay, now banana take. This is what you should do. Two things, okay? One thing, molly, exactly like this. You need to go on a server and literally watch the video and do the things exactly as I show them.
Okay.
So you throw the molly. You hold the molly for a moment. You can either like be anti-flash or just hold it like out. Then immediately after the molly, like after you hold the molly for a moment, so making sure they're not rushing through, you take out the smoke, you smoke, you nade where you want to, and then you flash and you push. Then you full run. Okay, and now you jump back. You can hide behind this wall for a moment, like spam this, and then you go like oh, sorry, my cheats. And then you go behind the half wall. And you can strafe in, strafe out.
Cool.
The reason why you strafe in, strafe out, you can, because you see this like corridor?
Yeah.
They place a bot there. Like this is where you would be, actually. Wait, are these bots?
So high up,
Yeah, you would be spamming the guy here. So to identify through the smoke, it's like you just aim next to this wall. See?
Okay.
Or just next to the wall. This is what you can do. Okay, this is the first set of util. The second set of util, after you've identified that they haven't been too aggro, they're not coming close, is like you throw immediately the smoke, then you throw a molly, and then you throw a nade off here, and then you peek out. And you don't need to. Actually,
sorry, the nade is bumping off the wall and coming close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case someone pushed through. To do it like quite fast, and you can peek. And yeah,
that one's cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you do the same shit. You spam. Fuck. So these are two ways you take banana.
Cool.
When it comes to peeking angles instead of shifting into them, we will go over that later on in refrag mode, probably next session. But you want to be like peeking the angles, you know? Walk with W a bit, peek the angle. Same here. Walk with W, peek the angle. Without making steps, peek the angle. This is like something we will have to jump in later after your mouse movements are good and everything. We will do that next session, I will note that.
Okay, sounds good.
Your crosshair placement was too tight. That was pretty obvious.
Tight meaning?
Tight with the angle.
Yeah. Gotcha. In this specific scenario, is it generally the case, or was it just this scenario?
Generally, in this scenario, but generally it's the case that you should hold it like slightly wider. And you kill the first one. Maybe now you can expect it tight because they will be picking your exact position.
Right.
Now on top of first box, people will be clearing the angles, like clear this, and then clear you, right? So you can't stand here. You need to peek in and out, and this is like a technique of peeking in and out without making steps. You need to learn that. This is like counter-strafe, 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 counter-strafe. And you're trying to catch a guy.
You're not holding shift in this, this scenario?
No.
Okay.
You're trying to catch a guy on a timing where he's clearing these spots and you want to strafe out here as he haven't cleared single box yet, right? I mean, first box. This is first oranges, first box, whatever this is called. And don't spam the smokes if they're about to go through. The smoke was like here, right? And you were spamming it when they were about to go through. Just hold it, bro. They're gonna go through the grace and you have easy kills.
Okay.
Well, that's about it.